The kingdom of Babylon was one of the greatest empires the world had ever seen. Its towering walls, magnificent palaces, and bustling streets displayed wealth and power beyond imagination. Among all the leaders in the kingdom, one man stood out above the rest. His name was Daniel. Though he was not born in Babylon, Daniel had earned the respect of kings through his wisdom, honesty, and unwavering faith in God. King Darius trusted Daniel more than any other official and planned to place him in charge of the entire kingdom. But not everyone was pleased with Daniel's success. The other officials became jealous and feared losing their influence. They searched for mistakes in Daniel's work, hoping to find a reason to accuse him. Yet no matter how hard they looked, they found nothing. Daniel was faithful, trustworthy, and free from corruption. Frustrated, the officials realized that the only way to trap Daniel was through his devotion to God. The jealous officials devised a clever plan and presented it to King Darius. They suggested that for 30 days, no one in the kingdom should pray to any god or person except the king himself. Anyone who disobeyed would be thrown into a den of lions. Flattered by the proposal, King Darius signed the decree and sealed it into law. According to the laws of the Medes and Persians, once a decree was signed, it could not be changed. The trap had been set. Daniel soon learned about the new law. He understood the danger and knew exactly what would happen if he continued praying. Yet Daniel refused to abandon his faith. As he had done every day for years, he went to his upper room, opened the windows facing Jerusalem, knelt down and prayed to God. He thanked God and sought his guidance, knowing that his enemies were watching. The officials wasted no time. They caught Daniel praying and rushed to inform the king. When King Darius heard the accusation, his heart sank. He immediately realized he had been manipulated. Daniel was one of his most trusted friends, and he desperately searched for a way to save him. However, the law could not be revoked. As the sun began to set, Daniel was brought before the lion's den. The growls of hungry lions echoed from deep within the pit. King Darius looked at Daniel with sadness and said, "May your God, whom you serve continually, rescue you." Then Daniel was lowered into the den, and a massive stone was rolled over the entrance. The king returned to his palace, but he could not sleep. He refused food, entertainment, and comfort. All night long he paced the halls, wondering if Daniel would survive until morning. Inside the den, Daniel faced the terrifying sight of hungry lions surrounding him. Their eyes glowed in the darkness as they moved closer. But suddenly, a brilliant light filled the cave. God had sent an angel to protect his faithful servant. The angel shut the mouths of the lions, and they became calm and harmless. Throughout the night, Daniel remained completely safe. Not a single lion touched him. While King Darius worried in his palace, God was performing a miracle in the darkness of the den. At the first light of dawn, King Darius rushed to the lion's den. His voice trembled as he called out, "Daniel, servant of the living God, has your God, whom you serve continually, been able to rescue you from the lions?" To the king's amazement, Daniel answered from below, "O king, live forever. My God sent his angel and shut the mouths of the lions. They have not hurt me because I was found innocent in his sight." Overjoyed, the king ordered Daniel to be lifted out of the den immediately. When Daniel emerged, everyone could see that he was completely unharmed. There was not a scratch on his body because he had trusted in God. King Darius was astonished by what had happened. He issued a new decree throughout the entire kingdom, commanding everyone to honor the God of Daniel. The king declared, "For he is the living God and he endures forever. His kingdom will never be destroyed. He rescues and he saves. He performs signs and wonders in heaven and on earth." Daniel's faith had become a testimony to an entire empire. What his enemies intended for evil became a powerful demonstration of God's power. The story of Daniel in the lion's den reminds us that true faith is revealed when it is tested. Daniel could have chosen safety, comfort, and self-preservation, but instead he chose to remain faithful to God. When he faced impossible circumstances, God stood with him. His courage, obedience, and trust transformed a night of danger into one of the greatest miracles recorded in the Bible. Even today, Daniel's story continues to inspire people to remain faithful in the face of fear, knowing that God is able to protect, guide, and deliver those who trust in him.